She can't find a job after graduating from college. She changed her education to high school, but unexpectedly. Jobs are hard to find. A newly graduated college student in China constantly encountered obstacles in his job search journey, even refusing to use him in factories. Therefore, he felt ashamed and changed his education to high school in a fit of anger. The next day, he woke up and received dozens of interview invitations, which made him exclaim, "Incredible." He immediately shared his experience online. Unexpectedly, many people also found jobs in this way. This recent graduate from the 2000s generation stated that she has been looking for a job since July and has lost many resumes, but they have all sunk into the sea. Her job requirements are not high, and she is even ready to work in a factory. However, she cannot even find this type of job. She openly felt ashamed of this result and tried to read so many books but couldn't even find a job. So she angrily changed the highest education on her resume to high school. Unexpectedly, the next day when she woke up and opened the job search website, she suddenly received interview invitations from dozens of companies, making her exclaim, "What is this principle?" Many netizens have the same experience. After I changed my undergraduate studies to high school, I have already arrived at the front desk of the hotel, where I can buy food and accommodation for 5.5K a month. I don't work overtime on weekends because of the shift system. I usually play computer games and listen to music when I'm not busy. Me too. I used to work as an art teacher, but the return on investment is not proportional. It's also difficult for children to recruit new employees. In a fit of anger, I went to the mall and found a job as a shop assistant. Now, I feel refreshed after taking a day off. This current situation makes people wonder, what is the value of education? Why can't college students find jobs while high school students are so popular? Does this mean that education has failed? In fact, this is not a problem with education itself, but rather a mismatch and disconnection between education and society, market, and industry. In the past few decades, China's economy and society have developed rapidly, but education has not kept up with the pace of the times. On the one hand, the excessive expansion of higher education in China has led to problems such as a surplus of college students, a decline in quality, and structural imbalance. Many college students lack professional skills and practical abilities to adapt to the needs of society and enterprises. On the other hand, the insufficient development of vocational education in China has led to problems such as insufficient quantity, low quality, and unreasonable structure of technical talents. Many technical talents lack theoretical knowledge and innovative ability, unable to adapt to the needs of industrial upgrading and transformation. Therefore, in the current job market, there is a phenomenon of supply and demand imbalance and price inversion between college and high school students. College students have an oversupply and low prices. High school students are in short supply and expensive. Previously, a man with a bachelor's degree who was nearly 40 years old wanted to apply for a job as an operator at his doorstep food factory. Near home, the salary and benefits are no less than those in the office, and there is no middle-aged crisis. It's just that the work is harder and the social status is not high. As a result, I have been politely rejected by HR multiple times due to my high education level and concerns that he may not be able to work for a long time. At that time, many netizens suggested that he conceal his education, saying that he only had a vocational school degree and might be hired soon. The man doesn't understand, and he hasn't made a higher salary claim because of his high education. Isn't it nice for companies to spend the same amount of money hiring employees with higher education? It has been proven that HR still prefers to hire individuals with corresponding educational qualifications based on the nature of their job when recruiting. Although a high degree may make it easier to excel in a job, it may not be challenging and one may want to switch jobs after the novelty has passed. Frequent personnel turnover is also a loss for enterprises, as it is not as stable and compliant as low-educated individuals. Even though the expansion of higher education enrollment has improved the level of social education and quality, there has been no substantial change in the demand for labor and talent in society. Graduates with high education are still a hot spot, but after graduating with low education, there are not many options. Just find a job within your capabilities. The rest of the students are embarrassed, whether high or low is not enough. Some students only obtain a diploma after graduating from university without mastering job skills. Undergraduate education emphasizes theory and requires a process of adaptation before it can be applied to practice. From a certain perspective, it is better for employers to directly hire vocational students. Previously, many companies blindly pursued a high degree, but the results were not ideal. Now, they dare not easily hire college students. Vocational and technical school students have more advantages in positions with lower technical content. In the long run, it may be helpful to rectify the internal problems in education. Parents no longer view college entrance examination as the only way to succeed. Since vocational high school and technical school students are also not worried about employment, it is reasonable for them to split the middle school entrance examination. The pressure for further education is reduced, and quality education can also be implemented. This experience also reminds us that employment is not just a personal issue, but a comprehensive issue involving multiple factors such as education, society, and government. The education system needs to pay more attention to practical education, provide students with more opportunities related to practical work, and cultivate their professional abilities and literacy. Society needs to provide more internship opportunities and training programs for young people to help them gain practical experience and employment skills. The government needs to introduce corresponding policies and measures to provide a better employment environment and opportunities for young people. The weakening of competitiveness cannot be solely attributed to educational background. Regardless of educational background, personal abilities and practical experience accumulation are crucial factors in the job search process. In the current fiercely competitive job market, one cannot simply hope for a high level of education, but to continuously improve one's abilities and skills. Only through active learning and self-improvement can one enhance their competitiveness. This situation is not conducive to college students realizing their own value and development potential, nor is it conducive to high school students improving their own quality and creativity. Not conducive to the healthy development of society and economy. To solve this problem, it is necessary to fundamentally reform and optimize China's education system and policies. On the one hand, it is necessary to regulate the scale and structure of higher education, and improve the quality and level of college students. We need to strengthen professional and practical education to cultivate the professional skills and practical abilities of college students. We need to broaden the employment channels and choices for college students, encourage their innovation and entrepreneurship, and achieve diversified development. On the other hand, we need to develop and improve the vocational education system and policies, and improve the quantity and quality of technical talents. We need to strengthen basic and theoretical education, cultivate the basic knowledge and innovative thinking of technical talents. We need to establish and improve the evaluation and incentive mechanism for technical talents, and improve their social status and income level. Only in this way can we achieve effective integration between education and society, the market, and the industry, truly unleash the value of education, and enable everyone to find suitable jobs and realize their dreams.